Hey, quit watching zip popping videos and let's play some ladder. We've got a Lunara hero portrait to earn. We've got the bottom of the barrel to climb ourselves up from. And it's been remarked that I talk pretty quietly and the game volume is kind of loud, so I've been adjusting those settings as well. Last episode we had a bit of our kind of a hype ourselves up session, and what we need to do now is put that into practice and actually win some games, take our own advice, put our money where our mouth is, wait forever for a game to queue up, that sort of thing. There we go. So yeah, first game of the new season. Well, let's see what we're up against.
Now
Shaman.
versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the
Okay,
wild.
so we're on the coin. Are we looking at a Shutterwalk? Are we looking at even Shaman? I think I want to Nourish because coin Nourish is a super powerful play. Wild Growth on 2 is awesome. Let's see what we're playing. What do you got? I don't think this is a meta deck. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and let that pig hit us one more time. We have to be prepared to accept early game damage. That's just kind of the name of the beast with this deck, and we kind of claw our way back in the mid game and go from there. So we could coin Nourish to really bring ourselves ahead, but we're taking it to the face, and I kind of think that maybe Ironwood Golem is the play here. Alternatively, we could have, swiped the face and wiped the board out in the process. But yeah, exactly. Swiping for the face is very rare. You'll see it sometimes when you're playing an odd paladin. It's useful in that situation. But there's something's going to come up with that 4 damage that makes taking, 3 to the, taking 4 to the face worth it. It is extremely rare. That damage is certainly better served sending 4 to a minion to help clear the way. So obviously we can't attack with this guy right now. At least not until we play Oaken Summons. Which, do we Nourish right away because we can? Do we Oaken Summons? I feel like Oaken Summons is... Yeah, I know.
Attention, class.
Cool. Do we have anything we can do for 2? No, not really. So I'm going to go ahead and just pass priority at this point. Coin would have gotten us a 1-1, but I'd rather him run his dudes into my taunt than have me kill my taunt and then have my Violet Teacher get dead. That's not really a good use of
What to do?
my resources at this point, so to speak.
What you want?
Okay. Rank 25, good stuff, Shaman. This turn really feels like an ideal time to swipe. The problem with that is the healing totem. So, what to do? We could swipe that guy, run him in. I think that that's the play. Yeah. Boom. Get our 1-1. We're going to do this. We're going to clear out the 2-1. And we're going to kill the 0-1. Clear board, pass priority. And my initial thought was to run the Violet Teacher into the 2-1, but then I realized that, well, I'll have 2 mana left over. Man, okay. Taunts. Taunts for days. I think we do this, right? We swipe.
I'm ready to learn.
We coin.
I am ready to learn.
And we soul the forest.
Instruction
I am ready to
This is a pretty good opportunity to kind of start working our way towards our end game plan here. So I think that this is an optimum time to do that. We have Savage Roar in hand. Obviously, that's not going to do lethal for us at this point.
Someone called.
There's a part of me that's always concerned that we might have to Savage Roar to get through a taunt. I hope that's not the case. That's scary. You could hex yourself in the face with, do it. I'll let you do that. Oh baby. This feels really strong right here.
The frost wolves stand ready.
9/9.
For the wild.
We're gonna kill the 2-1. We are going to
do as you say.
focus on keeping his board clear because there's always a chance that
I
you
shall
know,
do as you say.
Instruction
Lightning Storm.
begins.
I see why the main list at this point is running 1 copy of Nourish. Is it running 1 copy of Nourish? I got it up here. I can look. No, they're running 2 Nourish. Okay, never mind. Nourish feels like it just... I never had the proper opportunity for it this game. Normally, it's kind of a slam dunk to do that. Coin it out turn 4. Alright, so we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We got lethal.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
Alright, there we go. Deck works. And we're popping off some quests here for sure. So let's see how many of these quests or how close we can get with... I don't want the videos to be too long. It's like I'm at 9 minutes of recording right now. I feel like for just playing videos, half an hour to 45 minutes. So, let's see how many games we can get in. Let's see what sort of quests we can kind of get out of the way in that time. And, just explore how the deck works and how it stacks up and kind of what metagame we see this far down on the ladder.
Dear Malfurion.
So, Priest.
My beloved Tyrande.
My beloved Tyrande. Okay. Oaken Summons, I feel like, is a good keep. I want to get rid of Swipe, and I want to get rid of Savage Roar. So, could this be a Control Priest? Yes. Could it be Quest Priest? Potentially. Wrath is nice. That's a good clear for Northshire Cleric. I guess I'll just pull all of my removal in my opening hand. Okay. So that's pretty typical play with, that's a typical card of what you would see with a
For the wild.
quest priest. Maybe just doesn't have the quest. Maybe we're just playing good stuff. Crystalline Oracle is a pretty cool card, though. Especially when it does that for you. I could have used that.
For the wild.
Getting outramped by the priest. Turn 4, if nothing else, it's certainly an Oaken Summons type of turn. Oh, don't tell me you got swipe. Okay. We just basically have like a Steely Priest. Ugh, figures. Well, I could also Wild Growth and then Wrath, the 3/3. Or I could Oaken Summons, which is going to power up my Jasper Spellstone. But Oaken Summons is good at any time, and Wild Growth is only good for so long. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and keep the board clear, match for mana again. Curious Glimmer, there's a lot of really cool priest cards. Man, and there's a lot of really cool druid cards that he keeps taking for me to play himself. You know how it is. Alright, start from scratch. Windmill Slam, Oaken Summons,
For the wild.
and Hero Power to the face. Turn 7. Turn 7 into what we're dealing with here. Alright. I wouldn't mind a Nourish at this point. My Jasper Spellstone does enough damage to clear that, or I could just clear it with this. Or that could happen. We're kind of just really vying for position here. Now, Druid of the Claw is nice because it's a 4/4 or a 4/6. Priest has a hard time dealing with 4 attack. So part of me thinks that I just slam this down as a 4/6 and just kind of go about my business.
What to do?
So let's go ahead and try this out.
Shall I strike?
And then we're just going to tap you in the face again. So that doesn't die to the Glimmer Root, and you can't Shadow Word it. So let's see what this priest has in mind. Also sitting at 9 cards in hand.
My master will return.
Okay. Now this is interesting. I can clear this guy up pretty easily. Swipe. And then just do that. Do that. And do that. I'll be honest, I got no clue where this is going. And I mean, at this point, we're playing against a Druid Priest hybrid, so who knows what happens here. But we'll find out. Is this a meta viable deck that I'm just not really familiar with? I mean, I think it's just like Steely Priest, and Archbishop Benedictus is kind of like the ultimate Steely card. I'm just gonna, take all of your stuff and use it against you. It just seems, I like the idea. There you go. Don't play anything. You have a full hand. You don't need to play anything. I just feel like it's such a random thing to do, right? Okay. Well, that seems like a pretty straightforward play. Lesser Jasper. Ironwood.
For the wild.
The thing I gotta watch out for is now the priest has some taunts in his or her deck, and I have a hard time dealing with taunts. So, but if we do 4, 7, there we go. And yep. Okay. Okay. Man. That was a... I mean, yeah, I guess you could use the coin there, but... Sure.
For the wild.
Now, this is definitely a creature that you totally want to Shadow Word Death. You don't want that sticking around. It's so big. Yeah, you want to get rid of that.
The light has
Perfect.
betrayed me.
Perfect. And then you play a taunt. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Ah, there we go.
Pay attention, class.
For the wild.
That was a card we did not want to see. And these druid cards are working really good in this priest deck, aren't they? You know what? The Archbishop Benedictus makes sense because you want to put more stuff in your deck that can help refresh this hero power, right? And you just kind of want to hope that it's almost like it doesn't matter what it is, as long as I can cast it, I can refresh my hero power. So, makes sense.
Out of my jungle. Frostwolf, stand ready.
Good gravy. We're gonna get beat with our own deck. I don't really see a way out of this. I think we're just gonna make it quick at this point. Sure. Excess mana is nice too, huh? Yeah, the writing's kind of on the wall here.
Pay attention, class.
For the wild.
Ping, kill, do what you want. Yep. Shocker. Yeah, we're left with buff and nothing to do, so
Well played.
we're gonna go ahead and just
I
concede this one.
concede.
can't lose stars. That's cool. We've almost got our beat down and our destroy all minions. And if we complete those, that'll give us enough to buy a pack. So let's see if we can get that pack and then kind of wrap the video up with that today. The arena is a great way of earning rewards while playing in a mini competition. Mm-hmm. That reminds me, we need to do that arena run too. That'll be a good one for next video, maybe. Warlock. Okay. Even Warlock, Zoo Warlock, Cube Warlock.
I must protect the wild.
Even though we're, you know, at the rank at the bottom, we still want to make sure we're thinking about what it is we could be playing against. Okay.
Job's done.
You know, it's funny. I have not seen a Bakuer again on this free-to-play account. And it's almost unnerving to come up against like a Paladin or a Warlock or things like that and not have that intro whoosh thing. Okay. Let us go ahead and just wild growth here. Dark Possession. Draw another card. Worked out for him. This is zoo. This has got to be some sort of zoo. All right. I think we just wrath this. Our opponent is doing so much damage to themselves that we kind of want to let them keep doing that. Tap first if you're going to do it.
Take it. It's tasty.
All right. So a Ironwood Golem won't die to this. Meanwhile, our opponent's still taking damage from it. And then we just keep chipping away. Next turn we can Violet Teacher and Power the Wild, or we could Druid of the Claw and Power the Wild. Yeah.
Why do you go?
I think we want to Druid of the Claw as a taunt, and then we're just going to armor up.
For the wilds.
And we'll just poke at this guy. Because next turn we can Violet Worm. Or we could Violet Teacher, Power the Wild, Power the Wild. But I think Violet Worm, we want to Windmill Slam that thing turn 8 because that's what our deck does. Okay. Swipe. No love. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coming to our face.
done.
Maybe you'll view this as a threat and want to kill it. That'd be cool. Okay. So we're gonna Violet Teacher.
Pay attention, class.
We're gonna kill you. You're obviously gonna go up again.
For the wilds.
Kill that. And we're gonna pass priority. Please, please swipe. Can't defile. Okay, can I just win here? No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 3, 5, 7. I mean, we kind of have to do it, right? We gotta kill.
I'm ready to learn.
We gotta do this.
I'm ready to learn.
This might still be lethal.
For the wilds. Time waits for no one.
Still lethal. You know, if you're gonna kill him big, right? So it is, you know, 9:30 p.m. math with Chris right now, which is not the most accurate. 50 for destroy all minions and 50 for beatdown. Okay. And we're at 28 minutes, so I think that we're in a good position to wrap this video up. So we took a loss. We went 2-1. Got to see some more stuff on the ladder. Let's go ahead and buy a pack. And it's recommending Classic. I still feel like Classic is the play. Those Witchwood packs that we got, they were extremely niche, and we don't have enough of the foundation in place to really capitalize on that. So I think we just keep working toward building these classic ones. Oh, I can't just buy those randomly. Alright. We're going to go ahead and do one classic pack. And we're going to open this sucker up. Rare. Got a rare. That's a good one. Alright, well, we got our third Violet Teacher. So we get an extra 30 dust out of this pack. That brings our dust total up to 190. Our gold total is at 10. And we completed 2 of our quests. And like I've mentioned before, that's kind of your number one goal to maximize your gold capitalization is completing these quests on a daily basis when and if you can. If you can't, you can't. And you certainly should not feel guilty or like that I can't do it, because, you know, it's day 2 of the season. I didn't get a chance to play yesterday. I understand. When you can do it, it's good. And it's one of those things where you get to re-roll a quest once a day, and it's a lot more difficult to be like, win 3 games with Paladin. That's impossible for me right now. Maybe not, but I might just re-roll that one and try something else. Try to go for like, deal X damage to the enemy hero, win X games in a play mode, spectate a friend and unlock a pack. Those are kind of like our white whales that we want to search for right now. And we want to get Lunara cleared off as fast as possible too, just because it's taking up space. Plus the hero portrait's cool. Let's call it a video. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And seriously, thank you all for the comments and the feedback, because that's what's going to help me improve this thing. I'm doing it for you, so by all means, let me know what you would like to see and what I can do to keep making it better, and we will do that. You can go to 1600dust.com. You can find us on Twitter at 1600dust, and I'm on Twitter at cmplumber. With that in mind, thank you so much for watching, and have fun out there.